So I came across this video of this lady talking about how she was a mean girl in high school and she was a bully, and how she thinks bullying is important because it helps kids gain character, and how she thinks that if something happened to you 4 years ago that you should like be over it by now. So instead I'm going to offer you a different perspective, or food for thought, if you will. A few years ago, I went to Capitol Hill to help lobby for the Safe Schools Improvement Act, which is an anti-bullying bill that still to this day has not been passed. I sat down in meetings with different congressmen and women, and I told them my story and why I think this bill is so important. And I was met with two things. Number one, either they assumed there was already something like this in place to help protect kids in school, which there was not, and there still is not something like this in place. The other thing I was met with was people saying that they believe bullying is something that should happen on the playground at schools because it will teach kids how to have thicker skin. So I want you to think of like a Christmas snow globe, the kind that has like the cute little village and the little people inside. So the people inside of the snow globe are the people that are being bullied, and they are just minding their own business and wanting to just sort of enjoy the scenery. The person on the outside will come up to the snow globe unprovoked, and they will pick it up and they will just shake it. And when they shake it, all of the snow just falls everywhere, all over the people and their town. Now think of the snow as if it is insults, or people laughing at you, or whispering about you, or teasing you, or making you feel bad about yourself. You can imagine it might feel like a lot. But to the person on the outside, they're looking at it and they're saying, oh my goodness, look at all of these little people. Look at all the snow. It's so pretty. But to add insult to injury, if you think about a snow globe that has those little windy things on the side or on the bottom, and you turn it and it plays the song represents the echo of the horrible things that are told to the people in the snow globe. This echo is something that they hear when they wake up in the morning, when they're at school or at work, when they're getting ready for bed, when they're looking in the mirror, when they're scrolling through social media. All of their hearing is the bullying that they've had to endure, the people that are teasing them or just making them feel really bad about themselves. And to the person on the outside, they're seeing the snow and they're hearing this beautiful song, and they're thinking, oh, this is so cute, this is so fun. But before the song is even done, they're putting the snow globe back down and they walk away as if nothing ever happened, and they continue to move on with their life. But for the people in the snow globe, they're still there waiting for the snow to finally slow down. They're waiting to hear that the song finally stops playing, only to enjoy a moment of peace until someone else walks up and they do the same thing all over again. Now imagine those people that are in the snow globe being let out, and they go out into the world and someone says, oh my gosh, tell me all about it. Did you love your time in there? Was it all just so amazing? Of course they're not going to say, oh my gosh, the whole thing was so perfect, I loved it, because something so big happened to them. You aren't going to forget whether it was a few weeks ago or 4 years ago when someone shook your entire world. It's a big deal, and it's something that sticks with you and something that you're not going to forget. I used to live in that snow globe, and I think in some aspects I still do. I think the difference now is that I'm able to talk to and give attention to the people on the outside. And no matter how many times my globe is shaken, no matter how much snow falls on me, I'm never going to let my song stop playing, because I'm never going to stop talking to the hurt people that hurt people.